What's up, guys? Zach Evnish here, part two for the interview with Sean Keefe, who runs Strength and Performance UK. And let me go to my Facebook page here and go through these questions. Um, this is question 8. What is your top tip to any young athlete looking to get stronger, faster, and more explosive? Well, I don't really have a tip as far as what exercises to follow. My tip would be just if you don't have a burning desire and a commitment and consistency, you won't get stronger, faster, more explosive, bigger, more confident. So I go through this, and this is why I speak to my athletes so often about it and put it on our website. That if you're not 100% serious, there's no sense to come here because the gym will eat you alive, and probably my craziness will just run them out. And we also don't want their parents to waste their money. So when you have such a burning desire to win, I remember I was talking with a Division I wrestling coach. We said we had invited um, 10 to 12 of their athletes to train at the gym, and all of them said that they wanted to be All American or win national titles. And out of the 10 to 12, in this like 8 to 10 week period, on a regular basis, we'd have 3 or 4 of them show up. So there's these 10 to 12 athletes who say they want to be All American, which means they wanted to be top 7 or 8 in the country. And how many of them showed up? 25%, not even. Maybe it was 20%. And normally, Alan Cosgrove and I spoke about this as we said, there's life's top 5%. And then when we started like talking about the amount of coaches that talk to us about taking action, we said maybe 5% is like it was an overshoot. Maybe it's only life's top 1%. So if you could say that you want to do all these things, but if you don't get out and do something every day to make yourself better, which is eating the right way, resting while the rest of your friends are partying, training hard, researching and finding the best training programs, investing in a mentor or a coach to help you train the right way, surrounding yourselves with the right people, going to a coach to improve the skill development in your sport. There has to be just a 100% commitment and consistency. And that's what builds the champion. And it goes to the physical and it also goes to the mental. And I see it with the athletes at my gym. The kids that take it to the top, they might only train with us 2 or 3 days a week. But then on their other days, they're playing football, they're wrestling, they're running stairs, they're running hills, they're training on their own. They're doing all these extras with commitment and consistency, not just 3 months out of the year, 6 months out of the year, or preseason. They do it year round. Those that are committed to excellence day in and day out, they win. All right, next one. What is your top tip for anyone who is looking to start their own business like yourself and like what we have done with strength and performance? The top tip would be to aggressively seek out and improve your education and knowledge in both the training and the business aspect. As much as coaches might have this like anger towards marketing and towards learning business, if you don't understand business knowledge and how to systematize your business and how to get people in front of your business and show them what you do, then you're doing a disservice to yourself and to other people. Because the whole reason why you should be in this business is to help other people. But if you don't want to learn the business side of thing, how are you going to help other people if you don't get more people in front of you? And I think it's okay to learn that stuff. In fact, not okay. Like you have to be, what I'm saying is, you have to be okay with it inside of yourself. I'm reading a book. I think I've got it downstairs. It's called Let My People Go Surfing by the owner of Patagonia. And he said he didn't want to view himself as a businessman. He hated that word businessman, but he said if he was going to be a businessman, he was going to do it totally differently than all the other businesses. But what did he do? He went and found mentors. He went and started connecting with his friends who were running businesses, and how did they manage employees? How did they market? How did they handle finances? And this was huge. And this is why I grew. The first thing I did was I invested in my business with Ryan Lee's programs, with business coaching from Alan Cosgrove. It changed my life. And I'm always learning business and I'm always learning training. You can see right here on my desk, I've got an old book. This was recommended to me the other day by Johnny Hines. This is a very old book. And also on the desk, we've got a book with Frank Kern and more stuff from Dan Kennedy. So it's just constant, it's constant stuff where I'm really going over business, going over training. You could even see here, I read the magazines on training. It's like I am always, whether it's DVDs, books, magazines, manuals, attending seminars, masterminds, coaching, that's what you're going to have to do. I think a bigger question would be, how did you quit your job, right? That wasn't asked here. But one of the things that I really want to emphasize to people, because I've seen people do it the wrong way, even when I told them how to do it the right way, is never put your family in jeopardy. If I was a single guy, I probably would have quit my teaching job the very first day I sold my ebook for $19.95. I would have slept in the back of my car and done whatever I had to do. But I was in a relationship at the time and I knew it was moving somewhere. But I know people that have kids and they quit their job before they even have clients, before they even own a gym, or before their part time business exceeds the income of their full time. And that's the big one that I really want you to think about. I did not leave my teaching job until my gym and internet business. My gym was running 3 hours a day at that time, Monday through Friday, no weekends, and the internet business I did in the morning and at night. Well, once my um, business was crushing my income from teaching, and it was doing so on a consistent and regular basis, not just ups and downs, that's when I said I'm going to leave. And what I did is I actually took a leave of absence. So I had the option to go back in a year if I wanted to. And then after a year, that's when I put in my resignation. So you have to have a part-time business that is crushing your full-time income, and something that a lot of entrepreneurs talk about is having 6 months of savings in the bank. So that's a big one right there too. I hope that helps people. What do we got next, brother? What is next for Zach Evanish? UK seminar? That's funny. So I would love to get out to the UK, and there's a strong possibility of making that happen. And maybe we'll do it with Joe DeFranco, and maybe we'll do it as a solo trip. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which one will go down, but some of the big things that are going on is the growth of Underground Strength Nation. You can go to undergroundstrengthnation.com. That should be opening pretty soon. And it's just my mission to get people training away from the methods that make them weak and training that make them strong in mind and body. And Underground Strength Nation is going to bring a new strength coach interrogation every month, an exercise of the month, and a live call in or a live stream with me where they can ask me any questions every month. So, Underground Strength Nation is really going to be my mission about helping people. And, I got to really just thank my good friend Paul Reddick, who, I emphasize so much about having a mentor and business, but, a business coach. But sometimes as a person, it's important that you kind of have other people, excuse me, look at your business and look at what you do and say, hey man, this is how you could change things, and this is where things will go better. Because when you get busy, you get so immersed in where you are that you're unable to see where you could go or where you should go or even where you want to go, and it's just kind of like hidden in the mess of you being busy. So Underground Strength Nation is going to be big, and having a couple of head underground strength coaches scattered around the world running certifications without me being there, and help spreading the knowledge to other coaches. And that's going to be a pretty serious commitment, for people that are the head coaches. And we'll see how many people I could actually have. It'll probably be far and few will step up and rise to the occasion. and those that do will be on our side of helping to spread the word. So I'm extremely excited about that. And up in the air is the possibility of opening another underground somewhere down here where I live, and that's always something up in the air. So I would love to have a gym right here down by the beach. And let's see if I've got any more questions from you guys. Okay, one more question. Um, what's your favorite piece of equipment? Why? And what do you like using it for? Favorite piece of equipment is the human body. I love body weight training. I always love body weight training. And I think your own body is the machine, and you could train it to become a machine. And the past few months, I've been really gung ho with the body weight training. I feel great. I feel really strong. My conditioning is better, which has never been a strong point for me. And body weight training is the ultimate. That was what started in physical culture centuries ago, and I think it's going to be what keeps Underground Strength Nation rolling, because people won't have to say, "Oh, I need this equipment or that equipment." There's no excuses when it comes to body weight training, and we definitely need, as a world, not just the country of USA, but the world in itself has to take advantage of it more. And I want to see more playgrounds, and I want to see more adults on those playgrounds, and parallel bars and high monkey bars, pull-up bars and obstacle courses. And I think that this is a huge future in our training. I love the bodyweight training. And Sean, I love you, dude. When you and Zoran came out here to New Jersey, it was amazing. That was an amazing certification. I always miss that group of guys. That was an amazing crew. And something else that will be really cool is we're going to be having underground strength gatherings, reunions for anybody who's gone through the certification, or people who are members of Underground Strength Nation, Underground Strength Coach. And Underground Strength Coach will basically be the VIP platform for Underground Strength Nation. So we're going to have more gatherings and just bringing more people together. I really want to see more people focused on coming together and working together to improve the health and the strength and the lives of other people. And I'm psyched for it. So this is the end of part 2. Peace out. Zach Evnish, undergroundstrengthnation.com, Strength and Performance UK. You guys are the shiz. And as you guys say, smash it up, mate. Smash it up.